Hey, what's up guys? Kevin here. In this video, I want to break down for you some of the basics of a backside 180. So I'll show you some just on the flat ground, but then also on some side hits, and just give you guys all the tools so that you can successfully get the backside 180 done on your own. One foundational thing for backside 180 is you want to be comfortable riding switch. So spend a good amount of time riding switch, getting comfortable with it, so that when you land your backside 180, you are comfortable landing switch, and you're also feeling comfortable committing to the 180. So right here, I'm actually gonna do a switch backside 180, so coming in, switch, and then landing my regular way. One really easy way to practice 180s is just riding across the slope. So I'm gonna slow myself down, I'm gonna ride across on my toes, getting my edge in the snow, and then popping straight up. So you can practice both ways. This time I'm gonna go across this way, toe edge in the snow, just gonna pop and twist my board underneath me. So one more time, I'm riding across on my toes, I'm gonna pop straight up and twist my board and ride it out switch. So there's three fundamentals going into the backside 180. One is a carving line. So you want to be able to get onto your toes and make a line in the snow that builds a platform for you to pop from. The next thing is you do want that level pop straight up into the air. That's going to bring your board up and then also help you to land nice and level. And then the final thing is the twist. So you need to be able to twist your board underneath you. There's two ways to do it. You can either rotate the 180 or you can twist it. So I prefer to twist it because it stops your rotation at 180 by twisting. Let's find some side hits and do some 180s in the air. All right, so down this run, we have a ton of spots for 180s. First place you can do it is just up a side little bank. So I'm gonna ride into my toes, creating that platform. When I get to the top, I'm gonna pop straight up and twist my board underneath. So I'm gonna ride in on my toes, straight at the bank, I'm gonna pop straight up and then twist underneath. All right, so I got a nice little side hit lined up. This one's good for me because I'm goofy. So it's a side hit back in. I'm just gonna look, there's nobody coming. I'm gonna come in on my toes, and it's gonna pop me straight up, twist, and then land, switch. So one thing that can go wrong with these side hits is one, if there's somebody coming, so always make sure that it's clear. The other thing that's very common is the pressure that builds on your board on a takeoff can kind of be towards your tail or nose. So when you get to the lip, make sure you're popping straight up level. It just takes a little bit of practice to get that level pop straight up. So let's see if we can get one here. Coming in with my knees bent, level pop. And also by bending your knees in the air, you can kind of reset yourself. If you feel like you're not ready for air, you can also just practice the 180s on the snow. So as you ride, do a couple switch turns, get onto your toes, twist it, and then a couple of regular turns. So the way I'm twisting is I'm looking back and then twisting my board underneath. So if you're ever wondering which way you need to be, you need to turn your shoulders uphill and then twist your board underneath. The next step from just doing it on the snow is just riding across on a carving edge. This edge giving me a good platform, turning back, twisting underneath. One tool you can use that will help you is actually just even look back. And then you're looking back and then twisting. If you don't want to do backside 180s while moving, you can also just do them right on the spot. So off my toes, twisting, find a good spot, dig your toes in. Okay, if I'm goofy going this way, then I'm gonna turn back and twist. Here's another side hit. All right, so this time I'm gonna really focus on the twist. Whew, landed in some heavy snow there. If you want to get creative with your 180s, you can also do them backside off your heels. So right here, there's like a little jump here, and then off my heel edge. With the heels, you got to be a bit more precise about like how you're twisting. There's a switch back 180. And with side hits too, you want to make sure the landings are good. Luckily, we have like a nice soft day out here, so lots of soft snow for popping and landing comfortably. A good way to troubleshoot your backside 180 if something's not working out. First, make sure that you're comfortable with switch riding so you can take off and land switch comfortably. Make sure that you can carve on your toe edge to create that platform. Look at your pop and make sure it's nice and even and you're absorbing that pressure that side hit's put on your board. And then for the twist, make sure you're planning it out. So knowing that you can twist and then twist your board underneath. Knowing which way you're gonna twist ahead of time really helps you. So on these side hits, I start to turn my shoulders back, and then as I pop, I twist my board underneath. Let's try one more over here. So there's a good little side hit, I think, coming out of this forest. So, all right, you guys can't quite see me, but I'm coming in straight up. Here's one that's more just straight up a roller, so I'm gonna set up like a heel to toe, to twist, and then having some strong switch skills helps you to ride it out. If you guys have any questions about backside 180s, let me know down in the comments. I'll also put a link to a spring park camp I'm doing this spring. Thank you guys for watching. Have fun with your snowboarding. Catch you in the next video.